One of the key features of Read-Aloud is the ability to grade many students automatically using machine grading, or to use the machine evaluated data to assist the teacher to manually grade the students quickly. So very quickly I'm going to show you how grading works in Read-Aloud. First of all, after the student has posted their submission, they will have the transcript here, but they may not see any grade at the top of the page until the machine transcription has come back from Amazon and been evaluated. That will happen when your cron job, which is kind of a process on your server, runs, and that can be different depending on your server. However, if the student refreshes this page, it does actually check if this transcription is available, and so after 5 minutes or so, if the page is refreshed, then their data will be retrieved and displayed here. At the top of each page we have, if you're an administrator, at the top of each page we have the grading, the machine evaluations, and the machine grades admin tabs. The grading is an entry point for the teacher to grade a student's submission, or to grade the student's submissions manually. They have a regrade button if the assignment has already, or the submission has already been graded. They have a grade now button in the case that the submission has not yet been graded. Let's go in and grade user 8's submission and see what that looks like. When the page is displayed, we can see that the student's submission has already been evaluated by the machine, and it has been evaluated not very kindly. This is not yet saved as a human grade, but this will be saved as a human grade if we now press the Save Changes button. However, we have the opportunity here to listen to the transcript and to make changes based on what we hear. We can also use spot check mode, which will allow us to grade individual words or groups of words simply by clicking on them. We can hear the audio for that particular word or group of words and then choose OK or NG. When we're happy with what we have heard and what we have graded, we press the Save Changes button, and the grade is saved to under the human grading section. It's saved, and this will actually appear in the gradebook. For machine evaluations, all of the passages that have been submitted at this point have already been machine graded, and we can review each of the grades using the review link. We can also regrade them, which will rerun the machine evaluation across that attempt. This is only really useful if we've changed something in the interim. So if we have added in alternatives, or we have changed the grading system in the assignment settings, in the activity settings, then we might choose regrade. Let's go and review a user's submission. So looking at this particular user's submission, we can see which words they were marked down on, and we can listen to those if we wish to. We can also check the transcript so we can see how the transcription was done and if it really does match the passage or not. If we wish at this point to grade this attempt based on what we have seen, we can click on the Grade This Attempt button, and that will take us to the human grading page. Now let's have a look at the Machine Grades admin. The Machine Grades administration is useful when we wish to push the machine evaluated grades to the Moodle gradebook. So in the activities settings, if we have chosen to use machine evaluations, then the human grades will not be used. They will simply be used as a way of estimating errors. And we can see here that the current error estimate is 8. So for every user attempt, we estimate there are 8 machine transcription errors. And the adjusted scores are the difference between the raw scores and those which have the error estimates applied. If we wish to push all of the machine evaluations, the adjusted grades, to the gradebook, we push the Push Machine Evaluations to Gradebook button.
and we have a message saying successfully pushed grades to gradebook, and now all of those submissions, the machine evaluations and the adjusted scores have been pushed to the Moodle gradebook. If you don't wish to use machine evaluations, if you simply wish to use human evaluations and use the machine evaluations to speed up the grading process, that's very simple to do, and on the settings page for the activity and the grading section, you simply choose do not use machine evaluations for grade. Conversely, if you wish to use machine evaluations for grade, you select use machine evaluations for grades.